Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to be taking down the seedling starting chamber and getting the greenhouse set up the way it needs to be. For those of you who haven't followed along, I built this thing so that I had a heated place where I could start my seeds because we don't have enough room in the house. That will change next year, so I won't be using this at all. And I'll be starting the cool season plants either in the addition that we're building this year or over in the shed in room 13, which is going to be heated. So right now I need to take this down. The weather is getting to the point where it's warm enough at night to have the plants out here. And if I have a extra cool night, I can just run a heater and that'll keep it, above freezing. The plants are pretty hardy right now. The ones that are hardy at all. Some of these are just, I don't know, they're kind of iffy. None of the milkweeds did well. And this lupine had a real fast start and it was looking good, and then now it's just sickly as all get out. And I don't know what the heck's causing it. I figured it was burn from the LED lights, but they're still sickly, and I've been keeping them away from the artificial light. So I'm gonna have to look into it, and next year I'll have to make an adjustment. Is it the soil? Does it require extra low or extra high pH? There's something that's not being met with these plants. And these required a bacteria for nitrogen fixing nodules. Maybe that wasn't activated. It didn't activate, so they're getting a lack of nitrogen. That's what it looks like. I can try adding a little bit of urea. I'm heading to the co-op tomorrow. But with seedlings like this, you really don't want to add too much fertilizer. But I guess it can't hurt. They're on their way out. I don't know if any of them are even going to live, so I'll try again with the ones that don't make it. And like this is, it seems it's the milkweed. This is milkweed. This is milkweed. This is milkweed. These are two different kinds. This one is butterfly weed, which is like a milkweed bush. And these are purple milkweed, which I want to use these to take over for the common milkweed, which I don't want in the front gardens because it just takes over the place, and we don't want it, it'll start sprouting in the lawn and stuff, and we just don't want to deal with it. But I do want to feed the butterflies, so I just wish it would grow a little easier. This was on, the purple milkweed was on the threatened list in Wisconsin for a long time, and they recently took it off, so I guess it's threatened because it doesn't grow very well. It's very fussy. But anyways, all of these will just go on tables like this is now, and I might make some extra long benches with just boards and use these for work. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to set it up, but I got to get to it. So let's do this. Okay, that'll wrap it up. Lots of room without that starting chamber in here. It'd be a lot nicer growing next year without having to have that big thing in the way. These would all be indoors until right about this time, and then just come out into the greenhouse. But anyways, the way it's set up now, some of these are going to start going into pots pretty soon, and then those are going to be divided amongst whatever's available over here. And then on this side right here is going to, well, this bench is going to go away, and then I'll have a small potting bench. Well, it's hard to describe. There's going to be 4 of these sawhorses over here, and they're only going to be like 26 inches deep, so they're 1 flat deep. They're going to have some boards going across, and this will just be boards on this side with a bunch of flats, and then I'm going to plant the grasses that are going along the front. This is mostly the flowers, except for the cool season grasses, which is just the wavy hair grass, which there's only one, and the June grass, which I want to put some in the front garden, but mostly the June grass is going to be mixed in with the rest of the prairie. I have a big packet of June grass seeds, so I got tons of seed for that. That I only had 45 or whatever seeds, and 1 grew. And hopefully it's the right one. So this is pretty nice. One thing I gotta do, and I'm gonna make a separate video for it, I wanted to weld up the bracket for the Schaefer fan, but my welding skills are just not there yet. I'm still learning how to weld. So I'm going to make a wooden bracket that attaches to my U-bolts, and then use the standard mounting bracket that came with it. And I'm going to attach it, get that set up today, and then run it down to a thermostat down here. So whenever it gets to, I don't know, 80 degrees or so, that it kicks on. It'll actually be mounted right here and blow out the door. It's not going to help a lot if I don't have the door open, but very soon I should be able to leave the door open all day. All this stuff is actually going to have to come out of here pretty soon, as soon as it starts getting too warm. But we still have a chance of frost for another 3 weeks, so definitely have to stay in here for at least 3 weeks. So that'll wrap it up for today. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click on the little bell icon so that you're notified when we post new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.